Hi guys, it's Wine Wednesday, Unwind Wednesday. So, today, on Wine Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a haul for you guys. I got this stuff a little while ago. I'm really sorry I didn't get this video out sooner, but it did give me time to do something positive, and I'll show you what I did. This is a haul for Makeup Revolution. If you haven't heard of them yet, it's a pretty awesome company. I first heard of them, of course, on YouTube by other YouTube channel people. And you know what? I think I need a little bit more of this. So, and basically, they, from what I can see, pretty much everything that they have on their website is dupes. It's dupes of all high-end makeup, which is really exciting for broke bitches like moi. So what I'm going to do is just go through with you what I got. I got 4 different palettes from them this time, and I will be reordering because they were amazing. I'm actually already planning out what my next one's going to be, so I'm pretty excited. I'm probably going to be placing an order here in the next couple weeks just because they're so ridiculously cheap. So let's get on with it. The first one that I got is the I Heart Chocolate. It's got 16 eyeshadows inspired by their obsession with chocolate, aka the Chocolate Bar palette by Too Faced. Too Faced? I'm pretty sure it's Too Faced. Anyway, really expensive palette on the market right now. It's called the Chocolate Bar palette. It retails for, I believe, $52.95, which is absolutely fucking insane. So basically in this one, it looks pretty much a lot like the original one that they're trying to copy here. It looks like an actual chocolate bar, and they actually have 3 of these. They have 3 different ones. This is the original. Then they have a second and a third. The second one, I believe, is like a dark chocolate, and the third one is a yellow bar. I'm not sure what kind of people eat yellow chocolate, but anyway, this actually has. It smells like chocolate. Like, for real though. Not expensive chocolate, like cheap chocolate. Like the kind of chocolate you get from the grocery store, or from like the Dollar Tree or something. Anyway, whenever you first open this up, the first thing you're going to notice is it's got a huge full-length mirror. This is not a cheap palette. I don't even really know how they got away with making it this cheap, because it is plastic, but it's a hard, heavy-duty plastic. And then inside of there, like I said, you've got that, oh, hello. You got that full-length mirror. It has a nice little insert that everyone's going to lose who owns this. But it does have all of the names on it, you know, so that you can see what the names of each thing is. I don't know why they don't just print this on the back of palettes. They should ask me, for real, though. So basically, if you look up online, I don't have the original one, or I'd show it to you to compare for you. This isn't a comparison video, it's a haul video. Anyway, it looks exactly like the Chocolate Bar palette. I mean exactly. The only difference is that this shadow and this shadow are actually switched in the other palette. That's it. So this shadow is actually over here, and this shadow is over a little bit. The only difference. So you can look it up online on YouTube. You'll find lots of other YouTubers who have done comparison videos with swatches so that you can see for yourself. These colors look exactly the same. This is actually the palette that I used mostly for the look that I have right now, which I've already done a video for, and I think is already up. We'll see. Don't know how the timing is going to work there. But yeah, you end up with 16 different shades, and I believe of those 4 are matte and the rest are shimmers or glitters. I have tried all of them, and all except for 2 I really like. Let's see, which one is it I don't like? I don't like this one right here. This comes out really chalky. It just, you can see it. It's really bad. That one's really chalky. And which one was the other one? Oh yeah, this one. That one. I really wanted to love this, guys, because I really like the shade. But look at that. You can see it. It's really chunky because it's got all kinds of glitter in there, and then the glitter doesn't stick. Look, it's gone. So I really wanted to like that shade, but I don't. But other than these two, I love the rest of this palette. I like that it's got a nice little pop of pink in here. Again, just like the original chocolate bar palette, I like this purple. These, oh my god, let me show you these three. Let me just show you these three so that you can see what I'm talking about. Do you see that? Can you appreciate that? Is that showing up properly? Let me show you. Don't mind my nails. Oh my god, look at this shimmer. I'm in love with this palette. So that's the first one that I got. This one retails for, I believe, $12.95. So that's about a quarter of the price of the original chocolate bar palette by Too Faced. So yeah, good one. So the next one that I got, don't judge me, is actually a dupe for the Naked palette. And I got all three. Now, I'm going to show you what I did here. So this is called the Redemption Palette Icon 1. I think it's kind of ironic that they named it the Redemption Palette, because it's almost like they're trying to redeem Urban Decay for how much they're charging for the original Naked palettes. It's disgusting. End rant. Alright, so what I did here was, well, first let me show you the colors. Okay, so this is supposed to be the dupe for the Naked 1 palette. Alright, this is going to give you, how many does this give you? It doesn't say, I'm going to have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12 different shadows, okay? The palette itself is shaped slightly differently from the Naked palette. Also, these are longer and slightly thinner. It is the same amount of palette that I checked the weight, so you're getting the same amount of product. It's just laid out a little bit differently. They are all in the same order as the Naked palette, and they're all the same. From what I understand, there's about 2 in each palette that are usually a little not as great. However, there's some in here that even have higher pigmentation than the original Naked palette. And I'm not just talking about this one, I'm talking about these two. So these guys, they definitely, this Makeup Revolution, they've got it on point. This little baby retailed for $4.95 US dollars. Can anybody guess how much the Naked palette retails for? That's right, $48.95. $48.95. So for the cost of one Naked palette, I got all of these. Think about that. I'm not going to do a swatch video. If you guys want to see a swatch video for this one, then I'll show you, or for any of them, I'll go through them, you know, more in detail and show them to you. I'm doing the thriller. So basically what I did was I went online and I did some research, and in order to make me doing tutorials for you easier, and in order for me to follow other people's tutorials easier, I went ahead and labeled these with the names that are on the Naked palette. Now these palettes are cheaper than the chocolate palette that I got from them, and because of that, the quality of the palette itself is cheaper. It's not as pretty, it looks junky, and there's no mirror. I don't really give a crap about any of that. All I care about is the product itself. There's a crow outside. It's my neighbor. Okay. So, yeah, so I put all the names in there so that correspond with it, in case if you guys have the palette and you want to take a look at it and compare, you're welcome to. So there you go, that's number 1. Alright, so now, moving right along, the next one that I got from them, the Makeup Revolution Redemption Palette Icon number 2. So this is, again, kind of self-explanatory. This is the dupe of the Naked 2 palette. I don't know if I can get it open. You guys can see the beautiful colors that are in here. Okay. Now this is supposed to be kind of a, now the Naked one was more warm was more warm than cool. You've got a couple cool thrown in here, but for the most part, these are warm neutrals. And then in the Naked 2, this is more cool neutrals. So even the, you know, your golds and your coppers have more of a cool tone to them than anything else. And I'm going to show you what I mean with this one right here. This is Half Baked, which is actually, I believe, yep, it was in the first palette too. So let me just show you guys a little swatchy swatch of that. Can you see how pretty that is? Can you see it? Can you see it? It's beautiful. Okay, so yeah, this has pretty much, I've gone through this one and I've labeled it the same way as the other one, just to make it easier for me. Then the next palette that I got, again, the price on the number 2 is the same as the number 1. Okay, so now moving right along, the next one that I got from them is the Redemption Palette Icon 3, again to mimic the Naked 3 palette. Open it up, and again, I've done this, it didn't come with this. Now this is the palette that leans more toward rosy, pinky, rose gold shades. So I'm in love with this one. Look at that. Look at all the shimmer on that. This thing practically glows. I love it. So yeah, I feel like my haul from them was really well spent because I spent $28 plus shipping and handling, and I believe the shipping and handling was $4.95. So, you know, I spent less than the cost of one of these original palettes to get 4 of these. I'm going to go back for the rest of the chocolates because I do really like them. And I'm also in the midst of building a dupe palette myself from coastalscents.com. So as soon as I get that put together, I'll let you guys know. And that's a dupe for a really wanted palette that everybody wants and can't really get a hold of very often. I'm Venus palette. So as soon as I get that put together, I'll let you guys know. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you did. If you want to see more haul videos like this, more Wine Time Wednesday, then let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. You know that you want to. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well if you like this video. If you didn't, then let me know. Let me know. I'm glad to help you. I'm here to help. All of my information is also in the detail box below so that you can contact me through Facebook, email, or my website. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.